It'll be a few more days till the entire group is ready. But we'll make our way here shortly.
A fortnight or two?
What is that, Dyer?
So I do hope so. Things have been getting rather boring.
Indeed, ever since the war's been over, there has been little to nothing to do for us.
Not enough blood shed.
Not enough indeed.
My saber needs to be stained yet again.
Well, I have heard of a great presence of orcs in the area. That could be a good contract for us.
Good. But of those muscle-bound green-skinned savages need to be corrected in thinking they are the superior life forms.
Oh, they will meet their fate very soon, I'm sure.
Don't be foolish now, as a reminder. The report stated that they outnumber everyone here.
Well,
And they are demonic, reminder.
I am sure you just know best, esteemed priestess.
I tried to keep you lot here as best as I can.
In the worst case, we all know how to fight in the line. We all carry good armaments. And the more the town is willing to pay, the more of our people may be able to show their faces and assist with this problems they're having.
Apologies on that. I'll be relying on you lot.
Never have been much for weapons, I understand. You will be fighting with us and we'll do our best to keep you safe.
Self-preservation, please keep intact. I can still take a blow or two.
So long as he's inept idiots to stay out of our way, there should be no issues.
Oh, I guarantee there'll probably be few that try to test us.
But
And they
of
shall read
course.
the end of a flintlock.
Ah, one of the city's many residents, I see. Even from this far, I can tell that's a freak. Just like many other of them. Since the city has always been a little bit of a... What do the Freeman call this the little device again? A magnet, yeah. A magnet for scum and villainy. Just like a company, isn't that right?
Who knows, we might find some excellent recruits over here.
Perhaps we may, or perhaps we'll find more fodder in target range.
Hold on now. Oh.
Hail!
Hello. Greetings.
Well, that's a sight you don't see every day.
No, not camping. Oh, you speak of a beast.
What is that monstrosity?
It is tamed by the Summer Flame, the prince, from what I'm aware.
The summer flames.
One of its pets.
Taking in large savage beasts in their ranks.
Do you
Careful
expect
now.
nonetheless?
Summer Flames are good employers.
Fair enough.
So they
As
are.
I see you here.
That
Priestess.
coin is not to be complained of.
The loud noise of what's been happening has piqued my interest. I've come to see if anyone needs assistance, but it's good to see you. Last time I saw you, you were just but... Wait a minute. X?
Yes, it has been quite some time, priestess.
Daya, when we
still alive.
return here in the following days, we
Armor.
must bring more gunpowder. I'm terribly understaffed myself.
I may.
Of course.
So
I'll see
now,
about
by
if I
Hankey's
can
ruling, Seems like you
Requisition more from local merchants.
companions, I assume.
Yes,
Allies.
I myself have been apprehended one of these little devices.
The good Katzberger may be taking a visit to the city soon.
I do hope
There's
this.
plenty of coin to be gained here in Central City.
I do hope this pit can provide a good amount of gold. It'd be a shame to go without.
That's the point.
Yes, you see, as you can tell, we just got off Imperial deployment. It has been a little bit of a messy
like sweet and honey.
campaign. On the Fremen side, of course. Now we are just trying to get another contract in, because currently we are without occupation. I'm sure with the orcs sighted around, the city will be most delighted to see a bunch of battle-ready mercenaries within its walls.
Aye. It's not for me to say, but for the magistrates, but I'm sure they would not mind.
I reckon Witch Hunter Order. The seals, yeah?
Magistrate? It's for Axios of the witch hunters. But magistrate.
Aye.
Magistrate, something. You surely cannot be
Aye,
serious.
The mayor is long and gone. Third traitor with a demon, supposedly.
This, of course, has to be a joke, but that is something we can worry about another time. Let us attend to the city. We'll return in the middle of the night.
I do hope he's not serious.
Surely he isn't. The mayor's a good friend of ours.
Oh, well.
That man paid me
My
quite
word,
handsomely to
put
kill
it.
someone once.
I
You
just
have to see it for yourself.
That is quite of the far fetch, if you ask to me.
Indeed.
If you want concrete proof, here, full report by the witch hunters of the situation about the mayor.
Just years ago, that man hired me
Christus.
to kill someone. Quite the hefty amount of gold, too.
There were years ago. At the current moment,
I see your hands are shaking.
I will think no more of this. It's a matter for another day.
I recommend getting sleep.
We shall take these camps here. We have plenty of people to get under. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will be resting in the main tent. Priestess, for your general protection, you will occupy the main tent as well.
Of course. Oh, perfect. There's 2 beds.
Whatever that was about the mayor, I don't believe an inch of it. And I refuse to further indulge in this misconception. Surely the mayor Roswell is just playing another of his silly pranks on us like he always did.
It has to be. The
It
last time
has
I was
to.
Here, well,
I do hope that is the case.
I am hopeful.
I refuse to call it the case. I've spent many times studying, sharing notes of alchemy with him. Even helping with his little demonic project with the witch hunters. There's no way he could be a demon.
Exactly. Hear it from the priestess herself. We shall speak no more of this. We shall disregard everything we heard. And tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but when we return with the main party, we'll have a word with Mayor Roswell ourselves and get us reacquainted in the city.
Of course.
I would walk around, but it's late. I'll get some rest. Potentially get spread word about our fortune arriving. Seems like they're having a struggle. So, was venerable as the Katzberger as you all are, the city will see a brighter light, especially with you leading. Good captain.
But of course, a pleasant night to you, esteemed priestess. I offer you a drink or we return back to the main camp, Dyer.
Of course, sir.
Fucking Mayor being a demon. I think these witch hunters are not quite clear in their head.
No. Perhaps all their time hunting these mystical little relics has
That is a excellent way to put it. Mystical relics. Yeah. Excellent. Truly excellent.
Down items of a bygone era, poisoning their minds with slow magic influence over time. I doubt they are still fully sane.
It is good that in the very least our esteemed priestess has kept her sanity. That time with the witch hunters must have been quite... What's the word? Not drooling. Dragging. Something like that.
Of course. By some odd miracle of the will of whatever the hell decided to make us.
Yes, of course.
Of course, you know how I feel about their belief in the divines. Whatever they call them.
Gods, my friend. Gods of ignorance and gods of lies.
The self is high strung cunts is what you believe in.
I'm no praying man myself. But I understand why the peasant rebel would rather be ignorant than all by themselves, I suppose.
Have no skill, have no confidence in themselves, and so they pray to invisible hands to save.
If it gets the fields plowed and our bellies filled, then I see no greater complaint than complaining.
Indeed not.
Psst. What a mess this tavern is.
Fix this. You sir?
I will be quite abhorrent. I'll be taking this tankard back to our camp. They can go fuck themselves. Elenden Dreckshunde. Verdammt scheiß besonnene Taverne. Ugh. What of you, my friend? Any greater plans for this town of madness and tomfoolery?
One moment, sir.
Of course. Quite take your time.
Will this happen to be it?
Stay here for a moment.
I'm gonna miss him so much if you are retiring him. Oh my goodness.
His story is done. He accomplished what he came to the pit to do.
We'll find out. What do you mean?
We brought them in, by the way, for guest appearance.
Killing myself. What's
Well then. One of these was yours. It is about time we make our way back to the tavern. I mean the camp. By the gods.
Of course.
One can only pray that the town of Center City and its people has since become a little more educated. I remember the last time I was here, I executed half my pit party for not following an order. I wish not to get my...
Don't dare make such a slight.
I wish not to repeat myself. They must learn, but if I'm to take strangers and other mercenaries not of our company on these dangerous expeditions, then I'm not willing to risk my men for their disability to follow commands.
You know your orders are the only one I will follow.
Good man, good man.
As far as I'm concerned, these magistrates who claim to be in power can piss on their titles and shove them up their own arses.
Indeed. Well, I suppose the only good side of having nobility and kings and queens and noble and lords is they do pay very well. As long as they're from the Empire, of course.
I wonder, do you think perhaps we'll make enough coin that I may be able to buy a proper rifle instead of this simple
Oh,
handgun?
but certainly. See, the entire economy in the city is a little strange. But with enough of these expeditions, I am quite certain that you should be getting your hands on a rifle relatively soon. In the very least, then it won't be stained by Freeman blood. Unlike my flintlock.
There are some days I still remember my father giving me his lessons with his flintlock I still carry.
Oh yes, with time to come I might be pulling you for some of these lessons as well. I found I'm no good shot, but I'd rather have one of these little instruments by my side than not at all.
Perhaps.
It will be probably morning when we make it back to the camp. I'm sure Gramler and the others, Masha, and what's that new guy's name again? The fucking rifle boy.
Yes, I know him of you speak.
I must have forgotten, but we didn't much tell them where we were going, just that the priestess wanted to step outside, but I'm sure they can paint their own picture of where we are.
But yes, whenever there happens to be another merchant caravan going by the camp, I will relieve them of some requisitioned powder and shot.
Excellent! Wouldn't want to come into this town without enough of that black powder.
And if they refuse to be so kind as to relinquish their goods,
Indeed.
I shall simply have to put a few more corpses into the ground then.
If we are really lucky, we might as well even get a little contract on some Freemans, you never know. I wouldn't mind slaughtering some of that piss publican scum in the woods here.
But also, the Kingdom of Roses, I hear. They
Yeah?
have some nobles in town as well.
Yes, the Kingdom and Roses, and we have our history, both fighting and being paid. They pay the best, but you're very well aware of our tactics and the ethics of the men.
Oh, I can't tell you how tired I am of those prissy little metal-wearing weasels complaining about what we do.
Yes, well, perhaps if they wouldn't rely so much on their honor and chivalry, they would have won this war already. But once you place your own values above what is necessary, you will quickly find out how easy it is to get bitten by a sword. Shall we make our way back to the city? Soon, my friend.
So
Bye.
let's say goodbye to everybody.
I stand these guys.
Break from last stand, probably until the
I'm
new
leaving
year.
goodbye.
Just to let it settle.
Of course. Yeah,
And
no,
then
enjoy your break.
probably take the time to make a new character. Think of what I want to do next
Yeah.
with the roleplay.
And I honestly look forward to whatever you make next because you do phenomenal work.
I have a good idea of what I want to do.
Chloe and comma. General consensus, thoughts, notes. Tell me that so that I can relay it to Solar.
I would
not enough
say
DMs.
not enough DMs. If he would have been in the VC with us to give out, because when he was talking the world music, even if you lowered it all the way, or the avatar, if you lowered it all the way, like when I said in the channel, you could barely hear him still.